Hey everybody, Stephen Rose here with Inside Microsoft Teams. I've gotten a bunch of chatter over the holidays saying, when are you going to review hardware again? We like the webcam reviews and some of the things you're doing for Teams rooms and executive rooms. Well, you're right. New year, new opportunities to do new things. So today, I'm going to take a look at some new Teams hardware. All right, so we're taking a look at the Insta360. This is a really nice cam. It's definitely smaller. If we take a look at it compared to something like the Logi camera, we can see it's definitely smaller. The positive side though about the Logi cam, it does have Windows Hello and this one does not. I'm hoping they get that in their next version. It is a 4K camera. It will do 4K for you at 24, 30 frames per second. If you want 60 frames per second, you're going to have to drop that down to 1080p. But what I really like is this has 5 different modes and some auto features. So the first one is it does support landscape, and you can turn the camera on its side and you can do a portrait mode. Again, tripod will let you adjust it to whichever direction you want to go. There's also a built-in whiteboard mode, which I really love. Normally you have to have a separate camera to do whiteboards. That's where you are standing in front of a whiteboard. You can draw. You probably saw this in our Susquehanna School District episode. That's a special camera, which actually allows it to see what's on the board, see you, and then make you clear so you can see what's being written on the board in real time. This does it, and it's built in. There's also a desk view. Now that's something that a lot of companies have. We'll talk in a week or so with the new Logi camera, which actually is a tilt down feature to allow you to see your hands as you're typing. This one can do it as well. And an overhead feature so that you can drop down and see yourself and the camera if you want to do it. But it's the hand gesture support that I really love. So what are the hand gestures? Well, there is an auto tracking by holding up your palm. There is a zoom feature that I can do with an L, and a V for the whiteboard, which will turn on that whiteboard feature. Those gesture settings you can turn on or off, but they really help, especially if you're a streamer or someone who's moving around and you want that auto tracking. You want to be able to set that up with your palm so that as you're moving around, the camera's going to follow you wherever you go. As you can see right here, it's tracking me pretty nicely. You can pick the track speed as well. But like I said, it's really that gimbal that really gives it its unique look and feel. Let's take a look at some of the specs. Hand gesture support, as I said. Resolution 4K, 24, 30 frames per second. 1080p, 24, 30, or 60. Privacy mode after 10 seconds. This is great. Once you turn off the camera light, which is green right now, will turn off. It turns blue or flashing blue when it's moving to one of the other modes. And then the camera itself will turn itself down and away while it's off. So you can be ensured that even if the camera looks like it off and you're not sure, it's not facing you. Does support HDR, 1080p and 720 modes only. Video coding, the H.264 at all resolutions and frame rates, and it does support the MJPEG format. Auto tracking with that gimbal, pan, zoom, and tilt, 4x zoom, but like I said, no support for the Windows Hello. All right, let's take a look at the software, because that, for some cameras, can really make or break a camera's the user interface and how easy it is to use. So first we have some gimbal control here, pretty straightforward for being able to, zoom in and out and kind of pick. But nice thing is you can pick presets, which is great if you want to turn off the autofocus. Image, auto exposure, compensation, whiteboard, again, pretty standard stuff. It's in the more settings we get into some of the fun things. So here's that gesture settings, which we can turn on or off, the zoom, whiteboard, whether or not you want to allow those just through hand motion, what your tracking speed is, the auto tracking. So as you're adjusting that gimbal, which is great, single tap tracking. So there's a little button in the front that you can tap like so to stop tracking, and that immediately stops tracking if you want it to. We do have a head, half body, and whole body zoom, anti-flicker. HDR, which we talked about, but what's really nice are these down here. So this is our standard view. This is the whiteboard view, and this is kind of cool, is the overhead mode and the desk view mode. So let's take a look at that. So I'm going to go to desk view mode, and this is great if you are someone who does a video around, being a developer or keyboarding. Have a nice whole view of your keyboard here. I can see everything on my desk, really nicely, including my monkey mug, and Again, really great when you want to show keyboard shortcuts or what you're doing or how things look. A little bit different than the overhead view, which if we go to is really meant to be even higher up, and that will go a little bit wider. But like I said, this is great if you're doing tutorials or things like that. This desk view mode, I think, is really sharp. And this is something that Logitech has with their new camera, although you have to physically move it down. This does it automatically and allows you just to switch back and forth pretty seamlessly between the two. So I really like this functionality. And that's the Insta360. To learn more about it, you can go to Insta360.com. Price $299, about the same price as most of your premium webcams. I think it's a good value for the dollar. $328 if you want to get that tripod and a few other little accessories that come with it. Definitely while we're checking out. I want to thank all of you for watching. If you like this review, hey, we might have a few extras to give away. So let us know either via email or on Twitter or wherever you'd like to reach out to us, LinkedIn, etc. And we'll be doing more of these this season. So we look forward to sharing more with you. So thanks again. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.